I'm Greg Osland, one of the business partners in Sugar Camp Tiny Homes in Saunas. I'm an engineer by trade, 37 years. Johan and I met and fell in love with this idea of bringing these tiny homes to people for multiple uses.
I've been coming to this area for over 20 years as an adventurous tourist, skiing, hiking, biking, and I always had the idea to come back and set up a small tiny home community. When I found this very durable Scandinavian wood product, I realized that it had a lot of applications. You can use it in your backyard, you can use it as a yoga studio, as an art studio. It can go to the homeless community.
These are really straightforward to construct. You don't need to be an engineer to do them. If you have one person that swung a hammer pretty efficiently, you'll be fine. If you've put together an IKEA project where you have a bunch of pieces, it's really just a bigger version of that. These come in a flat pack that are 4 feet wide by about 4 feet high by 20 foot long. And we just forklift them right off the truck and put them in position where they can be built.
The size that we are focusing on here is about 200 square feet. It's laid out with a double bed on one side, bathroom on the other side, a shower, vanity, toilet, small kitchenette and a sitting area. Some of the units put a fire pit next to it, so you have various options in order to dress it up. So
this video is intended to show you snapshots of the construction process from the beginning to the end and make you feel comfortable in building one on your own.
For the foundation, the tiny home comes with a formed frame that will fit in the foundation that you need for your property.
Depending on your property site, if it's flat, you just use pier blocks for your foundation, and the base frame that comes in the kit sits right in those pier blocks. If you have a slope lot, we've created an opportunity to build it with sonotubes, columns that have beams on top, so you don't have to do any grading, and it actually kind of feels like you're up in the trees.
Once your foundation is in place, you will have two pieces on the side that will be notched in where your walls go. The walls come in about 4 or 5 pieces. You will set the walls up first with a crossbar in order to stabilize it. And once that is set, you're starting with your roofing, and your roofing comes with the single units and you build it up to the top.
And after the walls and siding are up, you put the floor in, and it's all pre-cut for the bathroom and the bedroom and the living room. You place those in, and then you do your windows and your doors. You do your window cut in the back. It's really beautiful European hardware that allows the window to open in 2 directions. Then after the window's in, you put your base trim in, and you're complete with the interior of the structure.
When the tiny home is in place and the construction is done and you're starting with your insulation and roofing, you will install furring strips about 2 feet apart. Those furring strips, the room inside will be filled in with foam. That will give you the insulation if you're in a 4-season area. If you're in a warmer area, you don't particularly need the insulation itself. Once the insulation is put on, it will be covered with plywood, and then the plywood would have the paper and the shingles. Once the tiny home is completed inside, outside, you can build out your deck to your own specifications.
You could do a big deck wraparound. You can do any size you want. We have about a 7.5 foot deck in our model that works out really well for bistro table and a few chairs and a congregation area. So then the inside's a complete template in however creative you want to be. We chose to have a bed, a full bathroom with a shower, sink, and toilet, and a kitchen with a full refrigerator and sink and burner unit, but you can leave it wide open. So the interior is really up to you. You have an office, you have a studio, you want it guest quarters, you want it to be a glamping community, it's your choice. The intention we hope you gather from this video is bringing the steps to life and really showing you that there's a very straightforward way these come together and are built.
The satisfaction is when you start working with this product, the quality of the wood, the finishing of the doors, the door handles. It is really of high quality that will last you forever.
The timing feels especially right for tiny homes right now. Downsizing is what people are really thinking about these days, with wanting to have something that's really simple, cost-effective, and enhances the way you live your life.